All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by our good friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Back in the studio today, survived another Iowa Deer Classic. We'll tell you more about that. We got a lot of folks to talk to today. We got Sam Thrash from Fall Obsession. In the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to be talking with Kyle at Worksharp Sharpeners. And in between there, we got a whole bunch of stuff to tell you about, which is going to be crazy. So good there. Got some sad news I need to tell you about. We've been promoting Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle for a long time. And I always tell you, you get a $60 a month, get you a 12 by 50 assigned spot, secure gates 24/7, and security cameras, everything in the world down there that you would ever want. And I always tell you to call Tracy, Dick, and Danielle. Well, I found out last weekend at the Iowa Deer Classic that unfortunately Dick passed away. I want to give our condolences to the family, and he was one of the nicest guys you'd ever want to meet. Every time I saw him down there, he'd always want to talk a little hunting. He'd tell me what the turkeys were doing on his place, and I'm gonna miss my conversations with Dick. He was just a fine feller. And Godspeed, Dick. And Tracy and Danielle, our condolences from the show, and keep your head up. I know Dick's going to be missed. A lot of people liked him, so there you go. We got the big turkey giveaway today. Andrew's over there on the line, and today we're giving away the preening hen. The preening hen. Good morning, Jeremy Lee. Good morning, Rick Sesker. I got in trouble as Deer Classic. You always call him Seeker. And I said, well, yeah. It's Sesker. Rupert had got on me. I said, well, I know that, but half the time I'm not wearing my glasses when I'm reading the prompter. And anyway, so Rick Sesker. Good morning, Rick. Dave Lentz, good morning. Andrew Selby, good morning. So I think Dave was one of our winners, if I remember right, last week. I don't know. But today, I'm showing everybody on the Facebook live stream, I got the DSD preening hen. Old Preenie's going home to somebody today. And this is part of the Outdoors Dan Ugly Decoy Contest. Because the reason I say ugly is because I used them for a year on the TV show. So there you go. But we will qualify a couple people before we give that away. And then if you don't win, we got one more decoy to give away next week, and then that's going to wrap it up for the season. So that way everybody's got their decoys to go hunting. All right, let's head over to the phones, and we're going to go talk down to Texas way, down to my buddy Sam. Sam, what you doing, son? What you doing, son?
What's going on, Dan? How are you?
It's another beautiful day in paradise, buddy.
Always.
You sound so happy. Are you okay?
Oh, we're doing good down here, man. Doing good.
So how did deer season go for you?
Man, we always have an interesting run at it down here, but I probably had an experience that a lot of blue collar hunters could relate to. Had a awesome, massive 8-point target buck that I really wanted to put an arrow through, and ended up taking a shot at a different buck, at a management buck at a certain point in the season. And of course, the day after I leave, there's my target buck finally showing himself again. So got meat in the freezer, got a deer on the ground, but, wasn't quite like I envisioned it going down there, but it was still a good time. And our team across the country, they did fantastic, put a lot of awesome deer on the ground. It's really awesome to see.
Well, that's good. Andrew, good to see you, buddy, in Pennsylvania. Let's see. Dale Griffin, good morning. John, good morning. Mary, good morning. Randy, good morning. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you hopping on the live stream this early. That happens, man. I didn't kill a deer last year, and I had an opportunity on a couple bucks, but I'm just at the point in my life, Sam, I just don't want to shoot what was coming in, and I was, I'm kind of looking for a certain threshold on a buck, and I didn't want to shoot a 2.5-year-old or a 3-year-old. I'm trying to get a 4.5, 5, 6-year-old deer, and I saw 3 of those last year, but man, I just couldn't get them I couldn't get on them. They were bedding up in this little swampy area that we got on the lease, and there's no place really to put a ground blind or a tree stand there. And he would come out, check his scrapes. He was 90 yards straight across from me. And I grunted. I had a decoy out. I tried a doe decoy. I tried a doe decoy with a buck. I tried a buck by himself. I did everything I could, but man, he was on a mission. And that one, the biggest one was like 170s, mid 170s. And
Yeah.
I just, man, when you got a 140 coming in, and you see, there's a bigger deer like that up there. You know, and folks, I've said this and I'll continue to say it. I don't really have a problem with whatever you shoot. If it gets your knees knocking, your chest pumping, and you're excited, then it's your tag. You take whatever you want, and all you're going to get out of me is congratulations. But like I said, I'm just at a certain point in my life where I want something that I haven't got before. So that's where I'm at. But that happens, Sam. I mean, you get a target deer. That's the one problem with trying to get a target deer. It can ruin you for the whole season.
Yeah, and I'm not I don't have any heartburn over it now or anything. It was one of those times I was limited on my opportunities to hunt last year, and
Yep.
had to make a judgment call in the moment on, am I gonna take this shot or no? Is this gonna be my one shot? And hindsight's always 20/20, and your heart sinks a little bit when your camera shows the deer standing 20 yards from your tree stand 2 days later. But we can't always control that. So.
Well, and you just said something that's really important. A lot of folks don't have the time that some people have to hunt. Some people only have 2 or 3 days for the whole year, and
Yeah.
you got to optimize your opportunities. Hey, Jacob, good morning, buddy. Happy birthday! I saw it was your birthday the other day, Jake. Jake from State Farm. So that's why I always try to tell everybody on the socials and stuff. If someone posts something, just if you can't say congratulations, keep scrolling, because you don't know what their situation is. Sam, you're a first responder, and you guys are on call all the time. You just don't get a lot of opportunities, and I can hunt almost every day for 3 months. I mean, I'm in a different category, so I can afford to be selective. But a lot of people, they just don't have the time, and they're trying to feed their family.
Yeah, everybody's situation's different, and you hit the nail on the head earlier when you were talking about if it's a kill that gets you excited and gets you all riled up about it, then I'm all for it, man. And that's one thing that I'm really proud of our culture over here at Fall Obsession, is that's 100% how our team is across the board, because we have folks that are hunting in dozens of different states across the country and in different situations and have different opportunities, and we're celebrating all the kills with one another. That doesn't matter what it is or what the circumstances were. If you were successful in the field, then we want to celebrate it, and it's a good time.
Everybody should celebrate. I mean, we're all in one. It's all one big brother and sisterhood, and you got to lift each other up. And like I said, you know what I started doing last year? Somebody seeing a negative comment and stuff. I just delete them. I just unfriend them. I just don't. I don't have the patience anymore for it. I really don't. If you can't tell somebody, hey, congratulations, then I just don't want to be in my. I don't want you in my hunting camp.
Yeah, and social media is an interesting dynamic right now. We encounter that as well, being a media company, fairly often, and then we're also making a pretty decent push into the conservation side of hunting in the outdoors and everything, and some important factors there, and that opens up a whole nother. You're subject to a whole nother category of people with that online, with anti-hunters and things like that, and yeah, they go keyboard warrior. They hit the comment section, and I always say it's better to not engage, or you're not going to change their mind. Sometimes there are certain things that I'll comment or respectfully debate, just because I know that there's other people watching. There's other people who are impressionable that are watching, and I want to represent hunting in a positive light. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Pete the Donut. Skippy P from Gearheads watching. Good morning, Skippy. Ned Miller. Ned Miller, God bless you. He's a beekeeper. He brought me some honey a couple of weeks ago. Skippy says I'm the wean beneath his wings. Well, that's my pleasure there, Skip. I glad I lift you up in the mornings there. I just it amazes me. I see some of the stuff going on. I just saw New York. The governor of New York just canceled hunting contests. So if you want, she made it illegal to do a big buck contest. I don't understand how she can get away with that. I mean, how in the world? Hopefully that gets challenged if that was true. But I mean, there's other things she should be focusing on instead of somebody having a big buck contest.
Yeah, there's so much craziness going on out there. We put out an episode not that long ago, focusing on a few key issues with, the fur bear situation in Colorado, IP-28 Oregon, S-1300 even in Idaho, and there's the anti-hunting community. I believe they're making a push to try and take legislative routes now
Yeah,
to suppress hunting and everything, and just straight up overrule science and
yeah,
management practices and everything. And you have people and fish and game departments placed in these respective states to make these decisions and to monitor and manage all this. And now there's this huge push to just disregard the science and take to the ballot box and prey on folks' emotions. And that's what we're up against now. It seems like so.
yeah. And I hate to say it, but there's a lot. I don't not Iowa so much, but there are a lot of conservation departments that they're using. That you've got liberals in there that are using the departments of conservation to kind of restrict hunters. So here's the thing, folks, and I don't get paid a dime to tell you this. I am not sponsored by the Iowa Bow Hunters. Any bow hunting organization, any hunting organization that you have in your state, you should join, especially if they have lobbyists. They're at the Capitol every time that Capitol session's open to protect hunting interests. Like the Iowa Bow Hunters has a full-time lobbyist, and they're not only protecting bow hunters, they're protecting the shotgun hunters, the upland hunters. They're protecting hunting in general. So it's very important that you belong to your local conservation departments, or not departments, but agencies or organizations, so you have somebody there advocating for you 24/7. Because I'm just telling you, some of this stuff you don't hear about until it's too late. That's for sure. Corey, I don't know if it's snowing yet or not. Andrew, is it snowing? It's not snowing. Andrew says. Robert Nichols in New York. Good morning. Andrew says hunting for me is the peace and tranquility the world can give, sitting in the stand and seeing stuff, and you will not see it. You will not see day to day. That's good, Andrew. Robert Nichols, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, we all need to make sure that. Here's the thing. I'm 62, so I don't know how many hunting seasons I do have left. You never know. That's up to the man upstairs. But I would like to see my children's children's children have the opportunity to go hear a turkey gobble and chase one, or go out there and hit those rattling horns, or waterfowl hunt. We want to make sure the generations have the opportunities that we did, right, Sam?
I can't agree more, man. And it's so much bigger than one given state or one group of individuals. I'm down here in Texas, and I get asked sometimes, well, how does what's going on in Colorado or Oregon or Idaho or New York, how does that affect you? And even though I might not primarily hunt in those states, or I might not hunt at all in any of those states. I've never been to Oregon, but what is happening in there is it's a greater statement and a greater impact on hunting, the greater hunting community. And we're all in this together. And while it might not directly impact me, what happens in Oregon, in a roundabout way, it's going to come full circle. And eventually, if they get away with something in Oregon, they're going to try it in another state and then another state, and the push is just going to keep happening. And it's just like that old saying that once you didn't go to the mat for anyone else, and now there's no one to go to the mat for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it all comes around in the end.
Absolutely. Andrew, good morning. Austin, good morning. Jeremy Lee, Racks and Tracks Taxidermy in Knoxville says snow tomorrow and Monday, Jeremy says. Robert in New York says it's snowing in New York. Skippy got 8 inches or 9 inches of snow in Wisconsin yesterday. Oh, gearheads shoveling snow, I'm telling you. Sam, it's just crazy. The older I get, the some of the stuff I just kind of I see it and I chuckle and I said, well, that's about based on no science at all. And
Yeah.
it's based when something's based on a feeling instead of science and data, it shouldn't be passed.
Well, and you already hit it. It's important to support your conservation organizations, especially those that are local to you or have lobbyists and people in that capacity. And then it's also important to, I don't want to make this political, but it's important to vote. And if you have control over the people who are on your Fish and Game Commission or the people who appoint your Fish and Game Commission, then you got to hold those individuals accountable for science-based wildlife management.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just, like Michigan a long time ago, you couldn't sit in a tree stand. It's like, now what science shows that sitting in a tree stand is detrimental to deer? It's not. It's just it was helping hunters have an opportunity to harvest the deer, but that ruling a long time ago made no. There's been so many things over the years. I just got to shake my head at and go, all right, really? Come on.
yeah, it's a constant battle, and it's never going to end. There's wins along the way, but there's always it's just into the next. So yeah, support those organizations, and I am not. You already gave one plug that you weren't paid to say. I'll give one that I'm not paid to say, but. There's a couple organizations called Howl for Wildlife and Backcountry Hunters and Anglers. They have a lot of good resources on their webpage as far as their conservation issues at hand in the United States right now, and ways that you can get involved, not just financially, but also free, no cost. So
Yeah.
Get involved.
Absolutely. All right, we're visiting with Sam Thrash from Fall Obsession. You can hear Fall Obsession every Monday on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Download the app for free, listen for free, and if you listen long enough, you're going to win something, I promise you. And there's great shows on there like Fall Obsession every day, and Andrew and I program that station every week, so fresh content every week, and we'd love to have you download the app. We had a lot of people at the Iowa Deer Classic download last weekend, and we'd like to have you come on board and say hi. And all you got to do is just take a screenshot when you see that Fall Obsession logo on Mondays. Take a screenshot and email that to me, and bam, you're in the drawing, and you could win some nice stuff. Sam, I got to hit a quick break. Hang on, we'll be right back on 106.3 FM KXNO.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
Dawn, I was glad to see Dawn's okay. She came through the surgery good.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away.
My computer was starting up. It wasn't warmed up yet.
That has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your home or business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you peace of mind under your roof every day.
If you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable, well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity.
Yeah, Andrew, that's not good, buddy.
Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there.
I get it, Stan.
Alpaca socks will
Everybody's
keep your feet
busy.
comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will wick away the moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor footwear.
Yeah, I think the high Monday here, Corey, is only 7 degrees in Iowa.
Socks also has a natural antibacterial
like in the
quality to them
50s
that
and
will
stuff.
keep your
It's
socks
nuts.
from smelling. They
Already
have
got
heavyweight
trees
and
budding.
lightweight styles with
That's
a bunch
not
of color
that's
and
not good
size
for
choices
them.
for you to choose from. Plus, gift boxes are available that are 100% guaranteed. So this year, when you plan your outdoor activities, make sure you keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Try a pair of Norlander socks, pure alpaca, pure comfort. For more information, just go to norlandersocks.com and give your feet a treat.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot.
Glad
Is
to
your
hear
hunting
that,
fishing
Sean.
or
Hey,
utility
Mitchell.
knife
Good
ready for
morning,
any
buddy.
task?
Thank you for
Well, if you
watching.
use the original work sharp knife and tool sharpener.
Morning, Steven.
The work sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible, abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, contour blades.
Do you pot the headphones down?
The work sharp knife and tool sharpener
Thank you.
does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper
weird, it just
20-degree
kinda went down
angle
all of a
every
sudden.
time. Each work sharp
How is it now?
It's fine now.
by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is
There you
always a
go,
call
man. I
away.
can't wait for
So
turkey
if you love the
season.
outdoors and depend on a
Turkey
sharp
soon.
knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Work Sharp guided field sharpener at a store near you, or anytime at worksharptools.com. That's worksharptools.com.
Well, you finally got that deer tagged, and you're heading to home. Wouldn't it be nice to have a partner waiting for you to help you get that big buck out of the truck or side-by-side for skinning and processing without struggling? Well, Minerva Creek Game Hoisting Systems will be there to help you. Minerva Creek Game Hoisting Systems are made in the USA in Springfield, Missouri. These high-quality game hoisting systems are engineered to handle any type of big game, perfect for the hardcore hunter or outfitter. You work so hard to get that opportunity. You want to get every ounce of that quality protein to the deer processor or in the freezer for your family. Minerva Creek Game Hoisting Systems were engineered to help you do that. They carry several different models that will meet the needs for the single hunting family or outfitter's budget. So this season, don't worry about having help back at home or camp. Minerva Creek Game Hoisting Systems that will make every hunting camp easier. Go check them out at minervacreek.com or give them a call at 515-446-2383.
Did you know that there is a nonprofit organization based in Iowa that offers outdoor activities and adventures for veterans, underserved youth, and first responders? Every trip that Giving Back Outdoors takes brings healing, peace, and values to its members and guests. Giving Back Outdoors' mission is to make sure those who have served us or don't have the means to go hunting, fishing, camping, or hiking can still learn the values and healing power that outdoor activities can bring to all of us. Giving Back Outdoors is growing and wanting to reach as many folks as it can. If you would like to join us on an adventure or help with our core mission of giving back to the love of the outdoors to people that have served us, please go check us out at givingbackoutdoors.org and contact us. That's givingbackoutdoors.org. Giving Back Outdoors, bringing the peace and healing power of the outdoors to folks every day. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 106.3 FM KXNO. My guest is Mr. Sam Thrash from Fall Obsession. You can hear Sam every Monday on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. They've been doing that for a good long time. I got a lot of compliments on your show at the Deer Classic, Sam.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, what do you got lined up for turkey season? You going to go chase some longbeards?
Well, our team is definitely going to be hitting it hard. I'm last year, man, we had turkeys all over our cameras, and it was probably the best year we'd ever seen out at our place here in Texas. This year, it's looking a little bit lighter, so don't know how successful it's going to end up being this year. But overall, our team is definitely getting out there and putting the time in to try and get some birds on the ground. I actually had our first guy on our team put a bird down a couple days ago down in Florida already. Put down an Osceola down there with over a 10-inch beard. So he kicked everything off right for us to start the season. So.
Yeah, I've taken one Osceola. That was enough. I just have no desire to go back down there. Them things don't gobble near as much as I like. And Boy, I tell you what, you guys have reels running all over the place down there. Every time I talk to
So
Denny Brower, he says when he goes in the woods, they almost attack him.
yeah, it was pretty crazy last year. We put together a team hunt actually down here on our place in Texas, and had a lot of great birds roaming around and everything. A couple of our guys put down some studs, and I mean, we had guys coming from all the way up from Indiana and Minnesota to come down here and hunt and everything. And even though not everyone filled a tag, we like some of these mornings and the way that the birds were playing and everything, it was an experience unlike anything else. And sometimes that's all that matters is just being able to get out there in the woods and enjoy some time with fellow hunters and experience God's creation.
Yeah, absolutely. You got it. Bobby Wright, good morning. Good to see you on here, buddy. Good morning, Dave. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well, I got to tell you, Sam, I just love turkey season. I'm not going to be able to hunt Kansas this year because I got too many things going on. So I'll miss that down there with Hilly and everybody down at Triple H. That's usually a staple for me down there. But I know that Mississippi's already in full swing. Like you said, Florida's going. So a lot of folks are out there chasing longbeards already. But I don't know, man. I don't know where this year's gone. I can't believe we're in past almost the middle of March already. It's crazy.
Oh man, time has absolutely been flying this year. I'm right there in the same boat. It's crazy.
Yeah, it really is. Well, I tell you, a half hour with you goes pretty quick. It always does. I know you guys, like you said, you got some turkey hunts coming up. Any special big game hunts this year you going on?
Not for me personally. We got some folks that are looking at. I mean, our team members go all over the country every year and spend time together in camp. We still got some folks that are trying to wrap up some goose hunting here within the next week or so up north, and then we got turkey season, multiple hunts across the country with that. As we head into fall, there will be some elk and some other big game hunts that'll be taking place for various team members. So we got exciting stuff planned for sure, and I'm gonna take a stab at Texas again like I always do.
Well, there you go. Someone wants to become a member of Fall Obsession, and what's the best way for them to do it?
Sure, you can go to fallobsession.com/staff, and that will show you guys what we have there for our team. And there's a button where you can join if you want. We're always looking for talented and passionate outdoors men and women, content creators who want to join the team, come on board as a brand ambassador, and then we've got other opportunities to excel through our staffing programs there. One thing that we're very passionate about, and my staff manager Todd has done a great job in cultivating this as a family oriented culture over here. So when you're on our team, you're not just a name on a roster. You're a part of the family, and you have the opportunity not just to send in content or participate online and virtually, but you actually get the opportunity to come hunt with us sometimes, and it's always a good time. And folks are more than welcome to apply and come on board. So.
Yep, absolutely. Well, listen, I thank you so much for letting us share Fall Obsession every Monday on the Outdoor Call Radio Network, and it's you've been there since we started it 4 years ago, and can't tell you enough how much I'll always be grateful for you guys. And let me know if you want me to hop on there with you sometime. I'd love to chew the fat with you.
Yeah, we need to get another episode on the books for sure, and we're very grateful for the opportunity to be in front of your listeners every week, and I'm glad that they're enjoying the show, and yeah, we're going to keep it rolling.
All right, buddy. You be safe when you're doing your real job, and please tell everybody I said good luck this year and be safe as well. Will you do that for me?
For sure will. Good luck to you too, Dan.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, Sam. Thank you. Have a good rest of your weekend, buddy.
You too. Thank you.
There he goes, Sam Thrash, Fall Obsession. Fine feller right there. Jeremy Lee says oscillateds are going down in the Yucatan. Jeremy, I don't count oscillateds. Those are peacocks. Have you ever heard an oscillated turkey gobble? It doesn't even sound like a gobble. I don't even know.
Now that sounds interesting.
Yeah. And they're the most colorful turkey, if you want to call them a turkey. But yeah, it's part of the World Slam, the Grand Slam. Then you got the World Slam, and I don't know. I can't keep up with it anymore. Jeff, good morning. Todd, especially in members from out west. Todd, there you go. Bobby Wright, did I say good morning to you? If I didn't, I want to say good morning to you. All right, so it is 8:30 something and some change. First of all, do anything else? Dawn at Jinxum Sense had surgery yesterday, and I know everybody that's aboard with Jinxum Sense was having a good thought for her and Sean. And Sean put out on social yesterday that she came through the surgery good, and she seems to be doing. She had a rough night last night, I think he said, but she is doing better. So keep those prayers up for Dawn and help her through that healing process. That's for sure. Want to make nice lady and want to make sure everybody's doing good at Jinxum. Andrew made it through another Deer Classic, man. Can you believe it?
Boy, this one seemed a little bit more packed than the last one. The last one was busy too.
I called yesterday to see if I could get numbers, and John was out of town or doing something. But I think the 2026 Iowa Deer Classic was probably the biggest draw since I've been going to them. I went upstairs. Minerva Creek was upstairs. Kool-Aid Archery was upstairs. Phillip was upstairs. And I got to tell you, man, it was packed up there. I've never seen the upstairs as busy as that the whole time I've been going to the Iowa Deer Classic. And I mean, it was great. I mean, we got a chance to visit with a lot of good folks. You're welcome, Sean. You don't have to thank me for that. Justin, good morning, buddy. It was everybody that came by the booth. Man, that compass cart we gave away, Sean DeBuff was the lucky winner of that. Congratulations. I know that was a big deal. And it was just a great classic. Saturday was packed, man. Friday was okay, and Sunday was okay. If I was going to go to the Iowa Deer Classic, I would probably either go Friday or Sunday. Because Saturday's a madhouse, man.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy, you know?
It's wall-to-wall kind of thing. And it's good. You like to see that. But, man, it is that if you can do a Friday or Sunday, yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't get a chance to even see half the people. Weeby Knives had a great show. They sold a lot. Kool-Aid Archery sold 31 custom dozen arrow wraps. Everybody that I talked to, Game Hide, I finally got a chance on Sunday to walk back and see the guys at Game Hide. They had a Predator booth there, and they did well. It just seemed like a very successful show. So congrats to everybody that was out there doing their thing. And I'm forgetting some people. I know I am. I'm just Fourth Arrow. Joe was there. Fourth Arrow. They did really well. Hey, Fourth Arrow's got a new Winsent 3.0 unit that I'll be telling you about more when we get closer to deer season. But you're going to want one of these. They totally redesigned the Winsent unit, and they did a great job on that for sure. All right, I need to take another quick break. If you have not qualified for the big turkey giveaway, I'm giving away the preener today. The preening DSD. It's like a $150 decoy. The preening hen, and I think I only used this twice. Last year when I got this was brand new to the fold, to the flock. They introduced it last year. I think I used it twice. So this is in great condition. It's almost out of the box. Got a little nick here, little nick there. But I'm telling you what, this is a killer decoy. If you haven't qualified yet, call Andrew. 284-5966, 284-5966. We'll take the first two callers. And we're going to give that away today because I didn't give one away last week because I was at the Deer Classic. So we'll be right back on 106.3 KXNO. Turkey hunters are a special breed that look forward to every day breaking that very first tree call every season. One thing we all have in common, that's when it's time to start calling, we want to sound like a real turkey. Well, that's why I always take a Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey call with me when I hit the woods. Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls are handcrafted by Todd Rupert in Pennsylvania. Todd is known for his ability to make great-looking calls that sound like a real hen. He uses the best crystal, glass, slate, and aluminum on all his pot calls that allow you to make the subtle
commercial I did for
to the sharpest cuts and excited yelps that will get any tom fired up. Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls now offer three-dimensional design box call that would make any collector happy and also sound great in the woods. So when you hit the turkey woods this season, make sure you have a Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey call in your vest. Easy to run calls that sound like the real thing, and hey, they also look great. That's Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. You carry one of these great calls in your vest this season, and you're going to let that Tom.
I had to get a new one out, Jeremy. I still ain't found that coffee cup. That's crazy.
Have you been looking for an easier way to haul your gear for your outdoor adventures or projects? Well, have you looked at Compass Carts? Compass Carts offers a unique and durable system for all of your outdoor needs. Compass Carts works with your e-bikes for easy loading of your game, gear, or what you need to go from camp, tailgates, or to the project site. They offer several hitch options so you can use your ATV or your side-by-side as well. Compass Carts have great suspensions that hold up to big payloads, wheel options that can handle over 300-pound loads while holding up to the harshest terrains with no flats. They also convert to a carrier for your bike or gear by simply loading to your vehicle hitch with ease. So no more struggling to get your deer, elk, or other game and gear back. Just load it on your Compass Cart and you're on your way. For more information, check them out, compasscarts.com, or find a dealer near you.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cars, located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here.
Oh,
We've got
that was
a nice
a different
selection
one,
of
Todd.
used golf carts.
I brought another one
We've got a
on
nice
Sunday.
selection of new onward
I can't
cars,
find it.
as well as a good mix of utility carts as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf cars in all types of price ranges, available with fancy wheels, stereo. We've got it here at Speed's Golf Cars. Let the folks at Speed's handle your golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
So you made the decision to get an e-bike for your hunting adventures. Now, which one do you get? Not all e-bikes are made the same. Have you looked at Face-Off e-bikes? Face-Off e-bikes are designed with the hunter in mind.
Do you know, did you have them do this? Okay.
There's no derailleur, so you will breeze through corn, beans.
Because that's one of the guys who I think produces one of the other shows. It's great. He did good with it.
It's 3 times stronger than the competition, providing massive hill climbing power that does not require pedaling. With its all-wheel drive build, your Face-Off e-bike will power you through the snow, mud, or hills without an issue. Face-Off e-bikes feature unique integrated attachment points to securely haul all your hunting gear. Plus, if you like to use a trailer, Face-Off e-bike's trailer mount is on the frame, not the rear axle, for better performance. They ship ready to hunt with rear rack, front basket, fenders, headlight, and puncture-resistant Tannis liners all included. For more information about Face-Off e-bikes, please go to faceoffebikes.com. Face-Off e-bikes, designed to perform and made to hunt.
Well, next week's the big day. I got to go see my buddy, Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi at Advanced Family Dentistry. It's time for my annual cleaning, and hopefully I don't have to have a cavity filled or anything like that. Not looking forward to that. The cleaning's fine. But I need to get it done because turkey season is fast approaching, and I don't want to have any dental problems while I'm out traveling. Nothing worse than getting a toothache while you're out there in the morning trying to turkey hunt and you got a mouth call in your mouth. It's not a great time. Get out there and see my buddy Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. Dr. Williams stopped by the booth at the Iowa Deer Classic. He brought the new guy with him. Dr. Stewart and Dr. Williams and Dr. Yagi, everybody taking good care of everybody in Ankeny. They've been doing it forever. They've been voted best dental practice forever, and they will show you why when you walk through the door. They're located at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Give them a holler, 515-964-1490, or check them out anytime at ankenysmiles.com. He's a Jedi dentist because he uses the Force to calm me down because I'm a big baby. When you go to Advanced Family Dentistry, when you leave, they're going to say, may the floss be with you.
Brilliant, brilliant.
He was diagnosed Monday with the flu. You gave it to me with that new handle on it, or the flu. Did you get the flu, Roop? I was sick Monday and Tuesday. Somebody got me sick. I forgot to bring my Germex with me. Too many hugs.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Monday and Tuesday, I was not feeling good, but I bounced back. Morning, Rob. Good morning, buddy. Hey, Rob sent me a screenshot this week. I think we only had like 35 screenshots this week. I was shocked. Usually we have a little bit more than that, and we signed up a bunch of new people on Saturday and Sunday at the Deer Classic, so they must not be sending screenshots yet.
Not yet. Maybe a light week. Maybe everybody got their outdoor stand fix for the week. I don't know.
I don't know. It was kind of crazy. Bowstring Adventures are going to be back for another season. Ryan should be putting up the last episode for this season. I thought he told me yesterday he was going to have it done yesterday or today. So we should have one more turkey hunt on there for you to check out. The whole season's up there for you to look on demand. Just go to Carbon TV and look up Bowstring Adventures and hit follow the show for me. If you would do that, I would greatly appreciate it. And you can watch them at your leisure. It's all free to download, free to watch, and enjoy. We got Jeff Jorgensen coming on board for the my last season on TV, and I wanted Jeff to be a part of that. So he was there in the beginning. It's only right that he should be there at the end. So he's all excited. I gave him my Pivot Carbon 24 gearhead and some Coulee archery. Bo brought him some Coulee archery shafts at the Deer Classic. He's got speed broadheads. He's ready, man. He's ready to go. He already had his game high camo and all that other fine stuff, and yeah, he's gonna get it. Let's see. What else do we got going on? You got your qualifiers for the decoy, right?
Sure do. Both of them are set and ready to roll.
Okay, we'll give that away next hour. So you get your drawing ready for that.
Oh, I'm on it. Don't worry. This is what I look forward to, Dan.
Is that what you do? Well, that's exciting. That's exciting. Somebody was asking me who won the hunting chair on the app a couple weeks ago. It was Sean Steffens in Iowa, and he already got it because he sent me a text with a picture of it, and I asked him to post it on Facebook. Sean, if you're listening, do me a favor, take a picture of that chair and put it on Facebook for me, and tag the Outdoor Call Radio or tag me in it so I see it. Will you do that for me, please? That's a fine hunting chair. That thing is extremely quiet. It really, really is. Did you have fun? You were only at the Classic for a couple hours because you had to move, but did you have fun?
It was really good to see. I loved all the vendors that were there. I actually got to see a lot more people that, again, just recognized the show. It was just really fun. Again, it was really busy, so at times you were station to station, but the fact that anytime we get to be next to Roop is always a good thing.
Boy, Rupert had a great show. Hey, Rupe, how many did you guys do? Did you guys best last year? Tony Sowers, good morning. How'd you sneak in there? Todd,
Good morning, Tony.
Yeah, that Rupert, I give him a lot of guff. He got back and he had to work double shifts. And he didn't get any sleep while I was here because CJ the DJ and them guys kept him out all the time.
How dare they?
Yeah, I said you're crazy, man. You can't be doing that stuff. I can't do it no more.
Well, he's a breed all his own. You gotta. There's us, and then there's him.
The Rupert.
So he's on that other pedestal here.
Yeah, he's. My party mode. Party mode to me is maybe have a beer and go to bed.
Your party mode is light.
Yeah, that's my party mode right there, man. When I go to PA, when I go to turkey camp, those guys are out there drinking and partying and stuff. I go, guys, I'm here to hunt. I love you, but I'm going to bed. That 4:30, 5 o'clock gets here way too early.
It always does. It never comes when you want it.
And I have a hard time sleeping. I got an hour and a half last night. I kept thinking about everything for the show today and the Deer Classic and going through my head. And then I don't know about you guys, but I started getting really good pictures on my trail cameras for turkeys on my reveals. And it's like I'm already thinking about, okay, I'll open up my Onyx and then I'll put my blind there, and then I can't stop thinking about it and I don't sleep. And the next thing I know, my alarm's going off. It's crazy. They tried to kill me, Daniel. I know, Roop. I'm not going to say you're too old for that, but if we're partying, we are starting at 4 p.m. and ending at 6. Then bed by 8:30, Jeremy says. There you go. Hey, we're going to announce Jeremy drew the winner for the first annual Dave Jones Memorial Award. So we're going to announce that today. If you missed it on social media, I want to thank Jeremy and Bree and everybody over at Racks and Tracks Taxidermy. They really did a lot of the heavy hauling on that. And I'm just telling you, good people over there. Jeremy, if I don't tell you enough, I love you, buddy. And the winner was really, really humbled to win. I really like the way he posted about it, and I'm excited that he won after I read his comments and stuff. So we'll tell you about that. I got to take another break. We'll be right back on 106.3 FM. Don't go anywhere. We got to give that decoy away. That's KXNO. KXNO. KXNO.
This July, it's all happening in Des Moines. The Delta Waterfowl Duck Hunters Expo, presented by Heavy, is coming to town, hosted by Delta Waterfowl, the Duck Hunters organization. For decades, Delta Waterfowl has worked to put more ducks in the sky, more habitat on the ground, and more hunters in the blind. Now they're bringing it all together for one massive weekend. 3 days, one place. The biggest names in waterfowl. The latest gear, boats, calls, decoys, guns, and hands-on demos from the pros who live it. Bring the whole family and connect with hunters who share your passion for the flyway. July 24th, 25th, and 26th at the Iowa Event Center. Tickets and event details are available now at deltawaterfowlexpo.com. Don't just talk about duck season.
You're welcome, Jeremy.
Get ready for it. The Delta Waterfowl Duck Hunters Expo, presented by Heavy, hosted by Delta Waterfowl, the Duck Hunters organization. See you in Des Moines this July.
OnX Hunt helps hunters be more successful in the field each season, with maps of all public and private land and a fully functional GPS without service. The app, trusted by over 6 million users, has just released
what was that? It's the sun. I haven't seen the sun in 2 days.
Options like leaf off, recent imagery updated every 2 weeks with historic look back, and imagery on demand. On top of that, OnX is reinventing the trail camera market by syncing your Hunt app with multiple cell camera manufacturers and helping to organize and analyze your photos. You can also now view your maps in Dash when driving to your next hunting location. These are just a few of the many updates OnX has for this hunting season. Try OnX Hunt free for 7 days or go to onxmaps.com/hunt and use code X for 20% off your new OnX Hunt membership. Try OnX Hunt free for 7 days or go to onxmaps.com/hunt and use code X for 20% off your new OnX Hunt membership.
Firearm enthusiasts
What's everybody
love Modern
doing today?
Spartan Systems carbon and copper lead
It's a
destroyer
day to go
cleaners
shed
and
hunting
lubricants. They effectively clean and boost firearm performance, cutting friction by 90%. This green system
I got
keeps you on target.
$3 still
Indoors,
holding
drive
this
beside
last
slick
couple
reel
days on
grease
my
for longer
cameras,
casts and
both
smoother
sides.
retrieves. For vehicles, boats, and all motors, consider Modern Spartan Systems TBT Green Engine Oil Additive. Tests by top engineers show a significant 5 to 15% better mileage,
A lot of
double oil
folks who are
life, and a
finishing
quieter,
up
cooler
basketball
engine. Get the
tournaments
advantage
and
on the water or in the field with
that time of
Modern
year.
Spartan Systems proven cleaners, lubricants, and oil additives. Find them at modernspartansystems.com or on social media. Modern Spartan Systems, American-made, safe, green, and tested for optimal performance.
Hey, are you
There
in
you
the
go,
market for
Ned.
a new RV this year?
That's
Here's a place
turkeys
to
are
help you start
gobbling in
looking for
Lucas
that new
County.
travel partner for your next vacation
Tom's
or
ready.
adventure. Head on over to the
Tom's
friendly
ready.
folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and Alpine. They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse
Talk a
lovers.
little bit about that
Imperial
when we come
RV
back,
also
Ned.
features a full-service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-2424
Jeremy's got like these white domestic turkeys. If you go over to Racks and Tracks, they maul you. They'll jump on your truck.
Imperial
It's
RV
pretty
Center in
funny.
Ankeny, making memories
Got
to
3 or 4
last a
strutters.
lifetime.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lollipop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard. And
Give this guy a raise.
fresh flavors of the most delicious.
The commercial guy.
You'll love the fresh hot flavors like caramel,
Got
caramel
somebody
apple,
new?
kettle corn,
You're good. Good. You're good.
name a few. You'll find something for everyone
I'm
at
still trying
Lollipop
to
in
pay off
Ankeny.
your
Harley and his
lunch
crew
at
can
your
help you pick out
profit.
the perfect variety.
I Oh, we're gonna have to save up half the year for that.
That was, yeah, I don't mind buying you lunch, but gee, even at Christmas, I didn't know it was going to be a grocery bill.
Yeah, no, you could have bought a TV with that, Dan.
I could.
Grown and popped to perfection.
That's crazy.
Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events.
I'll have to ask if there's a dance with it as well next time.
Contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243
There you go,
or
Robert.
go online at lottapop.com.
Bear habitats.
Great
10 seconds.
Iowa since 1969.
Supposed to get really windy this afternoon. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 106.3 KXNO. Toms are gobbling, toms are ready, but the hens are not. I talked to Jim Coffey on Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was Thursday. I said, Jimmy, what's the turkeys doing in Iowa? He goes, well, toms are ready. They're out there doing their thing, pecking order, strutting and displaying. But he said he thought, as far as his biological mind tells him, that we're probably 4 weeks out before the hens start getting receptive. I know one thing. If it's the high of Monday and Tuesday, 7 degrees, that's going to shut down some production there, right? You know, they won't lay them eggs until they're viable. So
Holy hole in a donut!
Oh, I hate that thing. Sean Roberts, if you're listening to me, I want that liner taken out of the system.
You can't
Take
do
it out, Sean.
It's there.
Get rid of it, Sean.
It's permanent.
Get rid of it.
It's part of the show.
So if Jim is right, which he normally is, if it's 4 weeks out, that's going to be just about right about opening day. So especially for the kids. So get out there and do your scouting now. Like I said, I've been very happy. I've been getting some really good scouting pictures. Fred's Live Bait and Tackle is going to be open until 3 or 3:30 up in northern Minnesota today. And they've been helping out with some quality tackle and bait. If you want to catch more fish, go see my buddies at Fred's Live Bait and Tackle in Deer River. Go see Sean and everybody. Tell them we said hi. Terra Lake trout stocking rescheduled for March 23rd due to the forecasted severe winter weather coming across northern Iowa this weekend. The March 16 trout stocking at Terra Lake and Johnson has been postponed to the 23rd. Winter trout stockings are a great place to take the kids to catch their first fish. Popular program is supported by the sales of the trout fee. Anglers need to have a valid license and pay the trout fee to fish or possess trout. Daily limit of 5 trout per licensed angler with a possession limit of 10. Kids 15 years of age or younger can fish for trout with a properly licensed adult, but together they can only keep one daily limit. Children can pay the trout fee, allowing them to keep their own limit. Green Valley Lake, catfish are fair. Little River watershed, the walleye are slow. Anglers are catching a few walleye near the dam on cranks. 3 Mile lake levels about 9 feet below normal pool as of March 4th. 12 Mile, docks are in at the main ramp. Black crappie bites slow. Jigs tip with minnows. Fish near deep cedar tree brush piles are catching all sizes of crappie. That is your fishing report for today. Brought to you by Fred's Live Bait and Tackle and Trica Fishing. How about that? I got that in before the break. I'm so excited.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've been pretty good. We've gotten all our big breaks in. You've been efficient. Yeah.
I try.
You're doing good.
I try to be efficient.
You know?
Yeah, I try to be efficient. Yeah, so we got the printing hen to give away today.
Yep.
And then the grand prize, the grand finale will be next week. That's going to be the 3/4 strutting Jake. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days.
Yep, exactly.
Got to give everybody a shot to win. So, yeah, we'll do that we'll draw the name and the winner in the second hour. Now, if you don't win, don't get upset because you're still in the drawing for the next one.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
You and that Bill O'Reilly, man. I can handle that more than I can handle that stupid donut one.
Holy hole in a donut!
Yeah, that thing's got to go. Herman's Fine Jewelers, they've been helping people for 50-something years. Frank and all the gang over there, they've got 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock. They got in-store jewelry specials. 2900 University Ave in West Des Moines is the location. You're going to find something for any budget over there. They can do in-store jewelry repair. They can do custom jewelry. That's where I got my elk ivory cross made. They're working on a bear claw for me now. I gotta go get that. That's probably been done for a while. I need to go get that. They'll take care of you, Hermans. I love them over there. They do a great job, locally owned and operated, and you can see the difference when you walk in there. If you got stuff laying around you just don't use anywhere anymore, take it over to Herman's because you're going to get more for your treasure than you will any place else. And if you got questions, it's good to have questions. 515-222-2600. I was over at Green State Credit Union yesterday, Andrew, and I had to do some banking. And I want to say thank you to Brad and Kara for taking really good care of me. They're not a sponsor, but I told them I appreciated good service, and I would give them a thank you on the air today. So if you're listening, guys, thank you for being patient with me. And I had a lot of questions, and they took the time to answer all my questions. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Well, I had to do something because tired of losing money.
Brilliant!
Yeah, I don't have any money anyway.
Sure you do.
No, between your raises and feeding you lunch, I'm broke.
Yeah. Good thing that lunch is only once a year.
I usually buy your lunch at the iCubs game.
Well, yeah, we buy snacks.
Yeah, snacks. Snacks for him is a brat, a hot dog.
Yeah.
What is that? Cracker Jack.
It's a 9-inning game, guys. Let's pace ourselves.
Nachos.
Yeah.
Good morning, Don Warren. Good to see you. Dave Davis. David, good to see you. Thank you. Bill O'Reilly at his best. Yeah, that's when he was throwing a fit, David. That's when he was throwing a fit.
His anger has given us a lot.
He kind of messed up himself there.
Yeah. No, I mean, his anger was our comic relief.
I'm telling you. Crazy.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
That's what they say. Wow, I'm so ahead of schedule. It's crazy.
Yet, it's just so often that we're not.
Yes, I will have a Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey call to give away. Oh, Patrick O'Connor. Rick Sesker, Rick otherwise known as Rick Seeker, they stopped by the Outdoor Call radio booth at the Deer Classic. And I said, Rick, you really need to get one of those new Rupert box calls, those 3D calls. Man, I can't. I got tons of calls already. I said, man, they're giving away that mystery vest thing. They're giving away. They're going to be giving away one of those brand new box calls. Those box calls at turkey dinners are going for over $400 at auction. I mean, they're just a work of art that you can hunt with. Todd gave me one, but I'm not taking it to the woods. It went right up on my desk. It's going to be one of my prized possessions in my turkey call collection. But I tried, man. I tried talking Rick into going over there. But his old buddy, Patrick O'Connor, went over there, Andrew. And guess who won the 3D box call? Patrick O'Connor.
It just all seemed like it was coming together. There were signs.
I got on Facebook when I saw that Patrick won when CJ, the DJ, drew the name. I went on there. I said, Rick Seeker? That could have been you, bud.
It could have.
It could have been you, Rick.
The signs were there.
Yeah. They are awesome. Love mine. Making a shadow box to store mine in. I'm telling you, man, it's a collector's item. It really is. They're good. All right, we'll be back with Kyle from Work Sharp. We got to give that turkey decoy away. I got to announce the secret listener of the contest. I got to announce the Dave Jones Memorial winner. We got a lot to do and an hour to do it in. We'll be right back on 106.3 KXNO.
Let's talk about a story, an Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company.
How about that, Rick?
Fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream, or the robust mulberry gin, American gin, or vodka. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor.
I seen Jeremy Lee's turkey call. That thing is awesome. Robert is a beautiful call.
Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at 1400 West Clay Street, right off
I-35. There's a couple more root made. I need to go snag it. I'll get it when I'm out of Chico.
Grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at reveltondistillery.com.
Yeah, that got his little
feathers up right there. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time for a Revelton moment. Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm FM and we carry 60 AM for all shooting disciplines. iHeartRadio station guarantees as well as folks who like the money. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that
I'll
can
start
help
giving
with
gear
all your
stuff
gun
away,
repairs.
Scott, and
So from ammo and
probably
hearing
in July.
protection to gun cleaning
I
kits,
know in
holsters,
June
and
we'll
sights,
start doing
we
mock
handle it
scrape
all
stuff.
at JLM Shooter Supply in
So
Urban.
plan on if you
Please stop by and
wanna get
see
some
us
mock
at
scrapes out, I'll have
6931 Douglas
get cards
Avenue
and
in
stuff from
Urbandale.
Jinx
Or
in
call
June.
us at 515-331-1577.
We gotta get through turkey season, man.
That's 515-331-1577.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hour number 2 is brought to you by Gearhead Archery. The only place you could go when it comes to archery is gearheadarchery.com. Gearhead bows are not for everybody. I'm just going to tell you right now, it might not be right for you because, I don't know, are you somebody that wants the most adjustable bow out there on the market? Do you have to have a bow that looks like everybody else's bow? If you're that kind of person, Gearhead's not for you. Gearhead is one of the most distinctive hunting bows you will ever see. It's designed for efficiency, and it looks totally different. I love mine. Philip Vanderpool, I'll never forget when I pulled into Triple H Outfitters down in Kansas and said hello to Donovan and everybody, and Philip was in camp, and he goes, Dan, what are you got in your hand, Dan? I said, Philip, that's a Gearhead bow. That's a Pivot Carbon 24. Well, how does it shoot? I said, Philip, that thing shoots better than biscuits on gravy, buddy. He goes, come on. I said, come on out here. I grabbed me a Kool-Aid archery shaft, and we went out to the range. And I said, this is actually one of the quietest bows I've ever shot, Philip. It shoots accurate. It's dead on point. Wherever I put the pin, that's where the arrow goes, and it's quiet. He goes, let me see. So I pulled that old Gearhead. I knocked that Kool-Aid archery arrow shaft, and I drew back, settled that pin on in that buck at 25 yards, and I let it rip. And he looked at me, and he goes, my God, that thing is quiet. And next thing I know, guess who's shooting Gearhead? Philip Vanderpool. That's right. And I'm telling you, Jeremy Lee goes, can't wait to get mine, and dealing with Skip is awesome. That's another thing about Gearhead Archery. You're dealing with the owner when you call and order a bow. You get to talk with the CEO. You get to talk with the owner. He builds them one bow at a time, and it's made with love and precision, and you'll love them. And I'm just telling you what, if you hunt in a ground blind or a tree stand or a tree saddle, you need to look at Gearhead. 24 inches axle to axle. Now, you can get a 40 axle to axle Gearhead. You can get a 30. You can get a 24. You can get a 20. You can get an 18. He's got several models for you to try. And I know, 20-inch bow, I'm telling you, there's people taking big game in Africa with those bows. They're designed for hunters on the move. And you'll see why when you pull one back and shoot. GearheadArchery.com. Check them out. Speaking of checking stuff out and staying sharp, my buddy Kyle Crawford is on the line. We're going to go over and see him. How you been? Happy New Year. I haven't talked to you in a long time.
I'm doing great, Outdoors Dan. How are you?
I'm good. Where you been? What are you doing? What do you know?
Oh, man. We're so busy, having lots of fun. But, yeah, it's nice to start a new year and get things started. Yeah. I'm glad to be here. It's been a while. Let's catch up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's crazy. It's like what did they got you? Did they have you on the floor putting stuff together? What I mean, I used to be able to get a hold of you pretty easy, man. They must be working you to death.
Yes, having a lot of fun doing it. I mean, I get to be the product guy at Worksharp, Dan.
Okay.
So we got lots of new things going on, lots of new products flowing out. Man, we're just really busy. We're having a good time.
Yeah, well, you guys usually do over there at Worksharp. Skippy P, you get to talk with Gracie. That's right, you get to talk with Gracie,
the Red Lab at Gearhead. Richard, good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. You know, I've been using that guided field sharpener for years, and I love that thing because you can stash stuff in between the two plates. You can roll some matches up in a baggie in case you need them for emergency. You can put little compass in there. You can do a lot of different things. And I never thought that I would ever take that out of my pack, to be honest with you. And then here you go, and you went ahead and put out that folding sharpener, that new one. And I'm going to tell you, Kyle, I that is in my tackle box. That is in my pack. I love that new folding sharpener, man, and it's so inexpensive.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, our guided field sharpener has been one of our top sellers for a long time.
Yep.
And when I was out in the field and out at trade shows, people would say, "I love it, but I wish it was a little more compact and a little more lightweight.
Yeah.
But I don't want to lose a lot of features."
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, you're really asking for a lot, but let's see what we can do. And we came out with the folding field sharpener.
Yeah.
That's, what is it? I'd wager it's the size of, or maybe even a little smaller than your average pocket knife you carry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about a size of like of an old timer folding knife that your grandpa or your dad used to have, or a Barlow. I mean, it's really small, and it's like I do miss my broadhead wrench inside the field sharpener, the guided one. I do miss that. I'll tell you that. But Kyle, I'm telling you what, that I don't know if it's just me or psychological, but it seems to me I can sharpen quicker with the new one. I just that thing's money. I don't know if it's because the oh, help me out, the white strip on the side. What's that made out of?
The ceramic cone.
The ceramic is wider and longer than the guided field sharpener, because on the guided field sharpener it's like a rod. This is actually a flat surface, more rectangular. But it just seems like that sharpens up a lot quicker. Am I nuts, or is that am I speaking to something that's accurate?
No, I think you're accurate. So I think part of it is also the workflow.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to now get a field sharpener out of your pack. That the folding field sharpener is so compact, it can fit in your front pocket, pants pocket. It has the clip just like a pocket knife.
Mm-hmm.
So you're sharpening in just seconds, and it still has the angle guides. And I think it's those angle guides, Dan, that are getting you sharp so quickly, because the knife is always in the right position, so you get sharp incredibly fast.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you what, I was always the worst, and I won't mention any other names because that's not fair. I don't do business that way, but I could never get the right angle, and that's the key to keeping something sharp, or taking a knife that needs to be touched up. You got to have it at the right angle, that 20-25 degree angle. And with Work Sharp, you don't have to worry about it because the angle guides are right there for you, and it's really outdoors dam proof. You can't mess it up. So, go ahead.
That really is the biggest problem that we're solving.
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked to thousands of people over the years. I just celebrated my 24th year with Work Sharp, so I've been doing this a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And the problems that we're solving for are edge angle and consistency.
Yeah.
That's where people struggle the most with being successful with sharpening. So we decided to make sharpening faster, easier, and more consistent for people. And it's those angle guides and then having the right abrasives. Because as small as that folding field sharpener is, you're still getting a diamond abrasive to sharpen and that flat ceramic plate that you mentioned for honing.
Mm-hmm. That's
really what you need to get a sharp edge quickly. So it's just fun to deliver that in such a compact package. And you mentioned the price. It's quite a little piece of kit for $25.
Yeah. Well, you guys have always been affordable. I mean, that was one of the things why I wanted to partner with you a long time. How long have we been doing partnerships with you? Has it been over 10 years, 11 years? Or has it been longer?
We're right at that milestone. I bet you if I went back, I bet you it's all of 10 years.
It's got to be. I know it's
a good long run.
It's got to be over 10 years because you've been with me for a long time. And man, I got to tell you, I love it when I talk to people like we just got through with the Iowa Deer Classic, and actually had a couple of guys stop by the booth that were carrying their sharpeners. Or they had one guy had a backpack and they had one strapped in his molly.
on the outside of the pack because he was using his backpack to carry all the stuff he was buying at the Classic. And he goes, "Man, I won this off of you. I will never give it up. Thank you for doing it." He goes, "These are actually my Christmas gifts. I've been buying them for my friends and family. Everybody should have a work sharp." I said, "Man, they should get you to do a commercial." And
Get him on the other side of the booth.
yeah, I mean, he did. He was great. And then I had a couple people tell me they carry it like I do, one in the tackle box and one in their field pack. But you guys, even with the original work sharp sharpener, the electric one, you guys have always been affordable, and that's one of the things that I've always liked promoting you guys about.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, we're a small family business out here in Oregon. Many of us are, we're hardworking. We're living the outdoor lifestyle, and so we understand gear and value and hard work.
Yeah.
And what we've been able to do is globally source our products through strong partnerships with vendors across the world. But then we bring those materials here to our facility in Ashland for final assembly, quality check, and packaging, because we want to deliver a high value to the customer, but also performance. So that's where we get that balance.
Yeah.
We're not importing final product. We're creating a transformation and a quality check and a calibration here to make sure it's absolutely going to perform for the customer. But then we pass that value on so that people can get a great product at a great price. It's this fun little secret sauce we think we've come up with over here at WorkSharp to deliver performance and value.
Yeah, no, I think the values there are definitely for sure. Josh says that P-Viddy accent was worth the price of admission this morning. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Jeremy says my favorite one is the little square one that comes with the big work sharp. Easy to put in my pocket and works great. Which one's that? The little square one. Is that the one with the little tools?
Yeah, we have two. We have the micro sharpener that has the knife tools in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have the pivot sharpener, which is a really easy pull-through with the carbide and the ceramic that would fit right in your pocket or pack also.
Okay. Well, he's a taxidermist, so he's always sharpening his knives and stuff. So.
Wow, that's someone who knows sharp.
Yeah, definitely need a. I'm telling you what, the most dangerous thing in the outdoors is a dull knife, because you want that knife to be sharp. So one, you can do the job fast and accurately. But if you got a dull knife, you're just asking to get cut or have something bad happen. It's not a good situation, is it?
I absolutely agree. I think the biggest incident I've had with the knife is when it was dull, because my ergonomics were off. I was pushing too hard, expecting too much of the knife, and it slipped.
Yeah.
And it just sunk. It sunk right into my hand.
Yeah.
That was a meaningful moment. I mean, this was years ago before I became the sharpening enthusiast I am now. But that was a moment where I thought, wow, I didn't have my gear prepared properly. And little things in the backcountry can become big things very quickly, as you know.
Yeah. And you and I have talked about this last year a little bit. Like we partner with Weeby Knives, and they make a replaceable blade knife. Even with those, you should always carry a pack sharpener, because I take mine when I'm like for this season when I'm turkey hunting. I shot 3 birds last year, and I know, Todd Rupert, it should have been 4. I know. You can take that replaceable blade knife and sharpen it real quick, and you don't have to. That's a replacement blade you don't have to use. So those can work in concert with those replaceable blade knives, Kyle.
Absolutely. And that folding field sharpener is going to be perfect for that because of that flat ceramic hone.
Yeah.
Again, you've got the angle guide there. It's out of your pocket quick. I'd wager you're not more than 3 to 4 passes on that replaceable blade to get it back to sharp. And that's going to be a safer moment in the field than having to swap that blade if you're in the middle of processing a bird or a deer. So
yep.
Just a couple passes on that ceramic is going to keep that edge cutting.
Two divorces. Richard, I don't get it, but we'll go with it. I got to hit a break, Kyle. When we come back, you guys got that new sharpener that's you clamp the knife in. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. What a fun tool that is.
What's it called?
The Precision Adjust.
Okay, we're going to talk about that because I know I got a lot of sheath knife listeners
and people that use culinary knives in the kitchen. And I, to this day, no, I'm sorry to say this, Kyle, but my wife still loves that automatic kitchen sharpener. That thing is still, what is that, 2 or 3 years old, and it's still working at peak performance, man. You press that little button, she takes her cooking knives, and I can hear her in there, zzz, 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 and man, you don't want to, you want to be overly nice and not tick the wife off if she's got that, because it's not going to be pretty.
Sharp knife, happy wife. That's how we live here.
Absolutely. Hang on, Kyle. We'll be right back on 106.3 FM KXNO.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cool and fresh wherever your adventure takes you. Arctic Ice Packs are a rugged ice substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of ice and does not have the slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan Series or Arctic Ice Packs that will keep your game or fish at 34 degrees for 3 to 4 days. If you're wanting to really freeze things up, try the Tundra Packs that can keep your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the travel back home. For tailgating or camping,
I have 4
try the
wood
Chili
sharps
Brew
in my
Packs.
pack,
They'll
my
keep your
truck,
beverages
my
of
boat,
choice
and
at
there's
frosty
one in
cold
my
temperatures 4
bathroom.
times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your
I have
game,
no idea
fish,
why you
or
want
camping
one in your
goods to stay
bathroom,
fresh
Rick,
and
but God
cold as
bless you.
possible without the mess of
That's
regular
funny.
ice, go check out Arctic Ice Packs today.
No more dull
You can
knives,
find
buddy.
models of Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's
You got a
Warehouse
mouse in
or
your
at
bathroom?
www.arctic-ice.com.
Have you ever been out hunting and
Shaving with
starting
your
to do
knife?
the
Come
hard
on, you
work
got
of
the old
breaking down that
sheath
game
knife
you
out
just
there
tagged, only
shaving?
to have your knife
Going
fail after
Jeremiah
you just tried
Johnson
to take
on
the
me?
hide off to quarter the animal? Well, let me tell you about a knife that will never let that happen to you. That's Weeby Knives. It's quickly becoming the go-to outdoor knife in the industry. Hey, it's Outdoors Dan. I want to tell you about the most functional set of outdoor knives.
Yeah,
I've
Richard,
came
I
across
talked
in a
about him
while.
on the show
Weeby
last
Knives.
week, buddy.
Have
I
trouble
thanked you
keeping an
last
edge on
week.
a knife? Go check out WeebyKnives.com.
Really, really
Replaceable
nice. Thank you.
scalpel
Those are
blades
really
that make
cool.
sure you always have a sharp knife in the field. I have a Weeby knife in my tackle box and my backpack. That way I know I'm covered no matter what job I need to do, and it's going to be done the right way. From turkey hunting to deer hunting, trapping to camping, Weeby Knives are my go-to in the field. Don't believe
I love
me?
the little feather on there.
From History Channel Swamp People, and when I want a sharp knife, I'll reach for Weeby Knives. You heard me? Weeby Knives, wicked sharp, my baby.
Now that's a knife. Get yours at WeebyKnives.com and tell them Outdoors Dan sent you.
All week. We all want to be better at it and use the best gear available. Gear that will help us feel
You're welcome,
the fight
buddy.
better
Thank you.
and give superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trica has people talking. Trica rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as 2 times as sensitive as other costly rod brands. Trica casting performance will give you up to 26% longer cast to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trica knows you work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod that will cast longer and let you feel the bite better without putting the bite on your wallet. Trica rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available. They offer a 1-year no questions asked guarantee. Trica rods can be returned for any reason up to 1 year after purchase. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trica rods at Trica.com. That's Trika.com.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed
I'm telling you what,
Golf
I am
Cars,
pumped.
located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf cars.
Razors.
We're a
Hey,
club car
Brant, good
dealer, so we've got a
morning.
nice selection of new onward cars, as well as a good mix
You're
of
exactly
utility
right.
cars
Dull
as well.
knives mean
We've got a
more
number
effort.
of pre-owned golf cars in all types of price ranges. Available with fancy wheels, stereo. We've got it here at Speed's
Man, I
Golf
love
Cars.
seeing them
Let the
comps,
folks at
Brett.
Speeds handle your golf cart needs.
April can't get
Check
her
out our
fast
website
enough.
for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 106.3 FM. We're visiting with our buddy Kyle Crawford from Work Sharp Sharpeners. Brant says, good morning, Dan and Andrew. Dull blades mean you need to put more in effort to push through instead of slicing easily. Keep in mind, sharp blades make the job so much more easier or smoother. I have used the flexible band electric sharpener probably 8 to 10 years, just replace the bands. Thank you, Brant. That's exactly right. Rick Seeker, I have a couple old folding razors that I've sharpened, so they are scary. It's tempting to try one. He has work sharp sharpeners in the bathroom for those old razors, Kyle. He's going Jeremiah Johnson on us.
I love it. They can be writing our ad copy for us. Those are great stories. I love it.
Yeah, those just people on the live stream putting their 2 cents in. Hey, all right.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, so the precision sharpener. I thought what you guys did the other like a year or two was good. But I have, and you don't need to send me one. I'm not trying to get you to send me one, but that thing, I don't know how you guys put that much effort into. I guess you put that on a workstation, or you have to dial that in. But man, I tell you what, that thing looks like it's right out of the factory sharp box when you get done with that.
It's a lot of fun. As we're talking about field sharpeners, you mentioned your wife liking the kitchen sharpener.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things that we've done at WorkSharp is we've talked to so many different people to find out where and when they're using knives, how they go dull, and then how we deliver a solution that's easy and meaningful and approachable for them. So we have a broad spectrum of sharpeners, but the Precision Adjust family is a benchtop manual system. And what we do is we clamp the knife, so we've got it securely positioned so the knife doesn't move, and then we can adjust the angle to a wide range of angles from 15 degrees for a skinning knife or a caping knife or an Eastern kitchen knife, all the way up to a hard-use outdoor knife at 30 degrees where you want a more robust chopping edge.
Mm-hmm.
But that angle is controlled by where you set it, and then we have diamond and ceramic abrasives to do the sharpening. So you get very precise results. I mean, if you want a 17-degree edge, that sharpener will accommodate. So it's easy to use to deliver a lot of performance for an edge enthusiast, but very simple to use for someone to learn their way into creating incredibly keen edges.
Now, I don't know what do? You just, whatever you come out with, do you just take it in the back in the shop and say, okay, we need to figure out how to make this better or different? Is that how you do this? Because I don't know how you keep coming up with these new ideas, because everything you've came out with is functionally 100% right on the money. I don't know how you keep doing it.
Well, I appreciate that. There's a lot of ways we do it. A few are, we listen to customers.
Okay.
That's why we're out at trade shows. That's why we're actively engaging with people with our live customer service team. We're talking to customers constantly. We're getting new ideas. We're learning how to make existing products better. And on the other side, I'm grateful to work with some of the most intelligent design engineers a product director could ever hope for. They are just constantly churning out new ideas. And they're also, it's living the customer lifestyle. They're out hunting. They're out fishing. They're, welding on weekends and building race cars. So they too are, understand the customer experience.
Yeah.
So between those two, like, what do customers want? How do we solve these problems? And then engineers that are just coming up with really wacky and awesome ideas, then we test them with customers. We bring prototypes out. We have people use them. Customers help us refine how those products work. And then we bring them to market, and then we see how it goes. And I appreciate that. Most often, our products, win the day for customers, and we have a broad assortment. So It's just a lot of fun.
Hey, when's the Blade Show? Is that already happened, or is that coming up?
The Blade Show community is growing. Blade Show Texas is coming up soon, and then the main event is in Atlanta in June.
Okay.
So
you're going to get a lot of
any of your listeners.
You're going to get a lot of feedback on that one.
See us. Oh yeah. That's where we get a lot of edge and knife enthusiasts, and we do. We always bring new prototypes, new things we're working on. So that's an opportunity to get a sneak peek of what WorkSharp is developing, and then we bring those products out quickly after. So we really enjoy that time down in Atlanta in June. It's a fun one.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but it seems like everything comes full circle, because I'm getting a lot more emails lately about like the old timers, the Barlows,
the old folding knives that you like your grandfather or your dad would have had. People are wanting those kind of knives again. Have you noticed that?
Absolutely. There has been a really big swing in the knife community, and knives have gotten smaller, more compact, more functional, less tactical. But also, I think we're living in an era of nostalgia where people are, as you said, circling back around and really coveting those old classic knives, like the actual knives of our family members and those heirloom knives. But also, we see designs shifting that way, where things are getting kind of that old school nostalgic design again. It's just fun to watch the change.
I had a guy when I was a young kid gave me a knife that he carried in World War II. It had a knife and had a fork and a spoon, and it was a folder. And Kyle, somehow, some way, one of my moves, I've lost that knife. I cannot find that knife anywhere, and it just makes me sick because that thing was amazing. And I don't never looked up how much it was worth, but whoever finds that knife is going to be pretty happy because I know it's a rare blade.
That you aren't kidding, and that's another thing that we have in common outdoors, Dan. I used to have one too that my dad gave me when I was growing up.
Yeah.
He called it the mess kit knife.
Yeah.
It had the spoon, the fork, and the knife blade on it, and a little like Barlow style black handle.
Can opener.
And it's somewhere in the woods, in the middle of Vermont.
Well, that's I feel bad for you because I'm still I think I noticed that like 3 or 4 years ago. I was looking for that because I usually take it out a couple times a year and look at it, and I cannot find that thing anywhere. So I don't know what happened to it, but I'm telling you what, when you get something like that, you just want to hang on to it and pass it down. Knives have always been something that the grandfathers could put down to their grandsons and dads to sons. And when you like, I'm 62 now, so when I go, my son and my daughter, they're gonna get mine. They're gonna get my knives and stuff, and and then I hope their kids' kids get to see Grandpa's knife.
I do. I still have the knife my dad gave me when I turned 12. My rite of passage knife. It's a little lockback Gerber with a leather sheath. He was a lineman with a phone company, and he won it as a safety award. But that was his everyday carry for 20 years.
Yeah.
I still have that knife in the very condition he gave it to me. But that's also the benefit of sharpening. We don't have to let those old knives and those heirloom tools, just sit dormant in a box. We get to sharpen them, we get to maintain them, and we get to use them and carry that family legacy with us. It's such a joy to see those knives come out of pockets and hear the stories told when I'm out in the field at trade shows. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I take mine out every like I said, every few months and stuff. Modern Spartan Systems has a wonderful oil called Blade Oil, and it really cleans the knife up really good and lubricates it. And I take my sharpener, my work sharp, and it's nice and sharp, ready to go. And I put it back where I keep my precious knives and stuff. And it's always good to at least once or twice a year take those out, open them up, lubricate them, clean them, and that way you're going to have something last for pretty much forever.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm glad you said that because the maintenance is just so important. Whether that's cleaning, lubrication, or if you have a folding knife, that has fasteners on it. Having the right tool to make sure that the clip stays tight, pivot, the hardware, because that also makes a safe knife. When you know that all the components on it are tight, properly maintained, lubricated. I mean, a knife it'll last for generations if you just take a little care of it.
Yeah, knives and turkey calls. Those are my two really go-to collectibles. I just love them.
Yeah, well, I hope my two girls love knives because, they're going to get quite an inheritance here downrange. I spent a long time in the knife industry, and I've got a few knives.
Yeah, I told my kids if they have a garage sale when the good Lord takes me home, I'm going to come back and haunt them.
That's fair.
That's only fair.
But we're young guys. We're not going anywhere for a long time.
I hate to say this, my friend, but I'm at the stage now where I've got way more sunrises behind me than I do in my future. So I treasure everyone when I get to wake up and start another day. So
I do too. I turned 50 this year, and I'm exceedingly grateful for every day I get to wake up and be with my family and and do the good work I get to do. So it's gonna be another great day today.
Absolutely. Kyle, it's always a pleasure, buddy. And I'm going to be going to the Chico Outdoor Show out in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, April 11th through the 12th. Kyle was nice enough to send me some product to take out there to give out as prizes for everybody coming out for the big 3D shoot. So, Kyle, thanks for helping me keep people sharp out there in Pennsylvania here in a few weeks.
Happy to do it. Keep letting me know what you need. I'm happy to get you what you need. So when you go out to the people, you're keeping them stoked, keeping them sharp.
All right, buddy. Tell them where they can find more information about WorkSharp.
Visit worksharptools.com or go to YouTube and search WorkSharp. We have a great YouTube channel, over 100 episodes of sharpening education. So come ask questions about product. Come learn how to sharpen with us. Be safe. Stay sharp out there outdoors, Dan.
All right, buddy. Have a great spring. I'll talk to you soon.
I look forward to it. Thanks for having me. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kyle. There he goes, Kyle Crawford. Fine feller right there. Just a real nice guy. All right, it is 9:30 and some change. Andrew's over there sleeping. Got the old salute. Did you not log on the live stream today? Did you? What, you decided not to do it, or you just don't want to? What's the deal?
I'm there.
I don't see you on here. Oh, wait a minute. How do I add you on the screen? There you are.
You haven't added me this entire time.
No, I didn't know you were on there. Well, you're on there now.
Dude, you had to accept it just for me to get on.
I'm sorry. I'm sitting here, not that I want to look at myself all the 2 hours, I got to look at me as it is.
Whatever it is, it's not right on a teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
That one you deserved.
Jeremy Lee's laughing. There you go. All right, let me take a break. When we come back, I'm going to announce some winners. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Smoking Joe at?
He is unavailable today.
Give me some Godfather music.
Oh, well, on the spot.
Yeah, right. Give me some Godfather music. If I got to do Joe's spot, I feel a little Godfather today.
Godfather-ish.
I got 2 hours sleep, so whenever I don't get any sleep, it's always good to go to the boss. I'm just patiently waiting.
I'm so glad that you're patiently waiting.
I'm just patiently waiting for you.
That's good.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
We need to have patience in the world,
I figured you would have had this on the board. What do you call that thing? The drop board or whatever?
No, not this. You break this out only in fun situations.
It's Saturday. When it's Saturday, I like to take the car out of the garage. And when I do that, I look at that car and I look at the back of it and I see one thing. Carl Chevrolet. That's right. I think about that man, that little man. He comes out at the dealership and he says, "How you doing today?" And I say, "I'm doing fine." He goes, "How can I help you?" I said, "I think it's time for my family to enjoy some benefits of my work, my organization. I need to improve my rideability situation for my family." And that little man, that Joe Smeltzer, he comes out and says, "I've got a deal for you, Godfather. You don't have to worry about financing. We got special financing. You don't have to worry about rebates, Godfather. We got rebates. And trade-ins, nobody trades like we do at The Rock, Godfather. So, my advice is this. If you're in for a new vehicle, you want a new truck, or just something newer to you, keep it in the family. Go to the place that you know it's going to make you an offer, it's going to make you happy. One you won't refuse. And that's Carl Chevrolet, Smoking Joe Smeltzer. And when I say this, I mean it with all sincerity and respect. Don't sign that deal till you get that bug shield. That's right. Take it from the Godfather. They'll be your dealer for life. Bada ba. Bada ba. All right, we'll be right back on 106.3 KXNO.
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up.
Jeremy.
You'll get to experience a new level of competition and learn in a small class
No, I'm
size
not
with the
doing
feel
Norman
of a
Bates'
larger
mom,
campus
Rick.
with a ton of
I don't even know what that is.
So if you're looking to advance your education,
I don't think I've
and
ever
love
done
to shoot,
Norman
why not
Bates'
shoot for a
mom.
college program that has produced countless All-Americans and has a winning record of 4 times national champion? Grandview Shooting Sports athletes will have your ammo, uniforms, travel, and education covered in your scholarship.
And we haven't even
If
talked
you like to shoot
football
for the
yet.
stars and push yourself, Grandview University
I
wants to
can't
talk
believe
with you. For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
I'm so glad we got the running back
Taping
from,
your own hunts is an
we got,
exciting way to
what's his
capture
name?
the moment. Fourth Arrow Camera Arms can help you video easier in
What's
the
his
field.
name? Kansas
They're
City?
extremely lightweight,
Kenny
durable,
Walker.
and easy to pack.
The Chiefs
Their
got Kenny
patented
Walker.
shoulder
Oh,
system
that's
is also
awesome.
very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup.
Richard, you have a blessed morning too, buddy. Thank you for chiming in.
Various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out fourtharrowcameraarms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
You're hunting, and a deer tick just crawled up to your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you...
Sure, yeah, I can do it now or on air.
It's whenever. I don't care. Just draw a winner.
All right.
On the bite. Shortly thereafter,
I'll do it now.
get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Gamehide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment...
All right, we got her.
You got it?
Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Gamehide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit Gamehide.com.
You know, jerky is the ultimate outdoor companion. Its convenience and portability are unmatched. Lightweight, compact, and require no refrigeration. It's a breeze to pack on hunting trips where space is kind of precious, you know? The long shelf life offers peace of mind, making it a reliable food source for extended trips or unexpected delays. Hunting demands stamina. Jerky's high protein content provides sustained energy, keeping you full and focused throughout long days in the field. For the perfect healthy snack, don't choose just any jerky. Choose...
I heard enough that it would be probably gone by the... If we get anything today, it'll be gone within a day or two.
So, like an inch or so?
Maybe.
Okay.
Next time you're geared up for an outdoor adventure, reach for Valor Jerky. As a veteran-owned company, Valor Jerky gives a portion of every sale directly to supporting veterans and first responder nonprofits. For the perfect healthy snack that gives back, choose Valor Jerky. Next time you're gearing up for an outdoor adventure, reach for Valor Jerky. Visit thevalorusa.com to order.
Good Saturday morning, everybody, all across the good old US of A. It's the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hope you're all doing well. And we got things going on. Outdoor calendar, got the big Chico Outdoor Show. That's the next big show. That's going to be April 11th and 12th at the Westmoreland Fairgrounds. I will be out there at the big 3D shoot with Creek Archery Chris, who was the 4th place winner in the Outdoor Call Fantasy Football League once again. Now, Chris did good this year. He had a good draft, and he won the division. And then he got a bye week, and he came up on the good old Outdoors Dan Missing in Action football team. And what happened, Andrew? Wah, wah,
Wah, wah, wah.
He went bye-bye.
You know what? It just happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
About time it happened to somebody else instead of me. So I'll be out there with everybody. The Roop will be out there. Now, I won't be in the same building as Todd Rupert, and that makes me sad. I won't be able to bug him all.
Well, again, he's here. You're like
I'm down the lane.
You're down the basement.
But Todd with Compass Carts will be with me. We'll have a bunch of prizes. I'm going to give away a couple dozen Kool-Aid archery shafts. I got some Weeby knives, some Work Sharp sharpeners, and some other fun stuff to give away. Can't wait to do that April 11th and 12th. If you're out in that area, come by the Westmoreland Fairgrounds in Greensburg, PA, and say hi. I'd love to see you. May 8th, we got the big outdoor day at the Iowa Cubs. Come on and take a chance. We got some DSD decoys to give away. And someone is going to win a Minerva Creek big game hoisting system right here based out of Des Moines and made in Springfield, Missouri. That's a big deal. That's like a $1,500 prize there. Plus, we got a Trica walleye fishing rod to give away, too, at that. Then we got the big 3D waterfowl, Delta Waterfowl Convention, July 24th through the 26th. We'll be doing the show live there at the Event Center. And then the Iowa Jeep Show is going to be September 11th through the 13th in Garwin, Iowa. Man, a lot of stuff going to be coming up here pretty quick. It's crazy. Secret listener winner of the week. I want to say congrats to Brad Williams of Des Moines, Iowa. Brad won a Game High turkey vest. Congratulations, Brad. Woo! Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Congratulations. All right. You want to announce the turkey winner?
Yes, we do. So again, after a very strenuous process, we got to the end, and our winner here is.
This is for the preening hen, the DSD preening hen. The winner is.
Where's my drum roll? David Campbell. David Campbell. Congrats.
Congratulations, David. You can pick that up during normal business hours at the iHeart building. And I'm sure Mr. Chuck Reed will be giving you a holler. But congratulations. So if you didn't win, don't be bummed out. You're going to be automatically back in the drawing for the 3/4 strutting Jake that we're going to give away next week. That'll be the grand prize. That's 4 decoys now.
Oh, yeah.
Or 3. That'll be 4.
We're almost going to be chalk out.
Yeah, that's $1,200 worth of decoys we just gave away. Is that right? 150, 150. That's what, 300?
Yeah.
And then 150 and 150. No, it'd be $600.
You're like Santa in March.
Yeah, Santa in March. I can't add.
It's okay. I was trying to go over it. It's all right. We'll highlight that.
Yeah. All right. So, and would you post that? Would you or text me the winner so I can post that on?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I can post that on Facebook
for a fee.
Yeah, you get paid I just gave you a check. I'm shredding a tear as I speak. See, Rupert's sad that I won't be in the same building as him. You know, and what's really cool, I get to see the Reaper. He's got the big Reaper display at Chico. He won't bring it to the Deer Classic because he doesn't have room. He's got like a 12-foot Reaper that he puts in the booth.
Oh.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. All right. I need to say the first winner. So we lost our buddy Dave Jones last year to pancreatic cancer. Dave Jones and Harv were Jones Brothers Taxidermy. They were my taxidermists for 20 years plus. And it just... one of the things I said this last week on the air, the Deer Classic, there were several times during the Deer Classic where I just looked up at the banners and I just was waiting for that face to come around the corner and say, hey buddy, what's up? And I just didn't get to see that face this year. And it was, even though it was a really good Deer Classic, it was kind of sad because my buddy Dave Jones wasn't there. So I called Jeremy and Bree and everybody out at Racks and Tracks last year when Dave passed. And I said, listen, I want to keep Dave's spirit memory alive as much as we can on the show. And I want you to help me every year. We're going to give away a deer mount and a little outdoors Dan stash away to somebody that embraces
the passion and stewardship of the outdoors. That's a good role model that gives back, and we want to do that in Dave's name and Dave Jones's memory. And I got an email on Monday, and I told Jeremy, I said, hey, do me a favor, I'm going to let you draw the winner. And I got an email, and the first award winner of the first annual Dave Jones Memorial Award is Josh Ellis of Carlisle, Iowa. So congratulations, Josh. And I really loved his response when he saw it on social media. Josh says, I've got big shoes to fill, very honored and humbled. And that meant a lot to me that the award went to somebody that would say something like that. So congratulations, Josh. And if you got somebody that you think would be a good steward of that award, we'll start taking nominations again in July. Just email me or get a hold of Jeremy, and we'll make sure that we get them in the drawing, and we'll go from there. So congratulations to all the winners, man. We've had some winners the last 2 weeks.
We sure have.
Winning. Everybody's winning.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah. Kansas City Chiefs are winning because they got Kenny Walker.
Yeah.
They'll be back in the playoffs.
Sure.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be back in the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, winning.
Who are they?
Hey, I know one thing. I can't wait if the Raiders and the Ravens play this year. I am going to not miss that game.
Oh, there's no that.
That is going to be Max Crosby is going to go scorched earth on them people.
Of course.
Yeah.
The NFL has been like, yes, thank you for the drama, and anybody who airs it, whether it's Fox, CBS, doesn't matter. I think a lot of those are going to be coveting this game. If that game takes place, they're going to covet it.
Well, look at this. Dawn Jinx is up and running. She says, good morning, Dan. Dawn, good morning. I'm glad your surgery went well, darling. I'm glad you're on the mend. That's glad to see that. Yeah, I can't wait to see that game. That is going to be. You wanna go back on a trade with me? No problems. I'll just sack you all day.
Boom.
I texted Howard. I said, they just got all them edge rushers they signed in free agency, and then they're going to get Crosby back. The Raiders' defense is going to go nuts.
Well, and then the fact that they've got Tyler Lindenbaum at center. You know, it's just. I mean, the Ravens have had kind of two dings against them. They have one of the best centers in the game. They decided that they didn't want to continue with. And they decided that they wanted to back out of that trade. And so, man, they could have been – the Ravens, I think, could have accelerated themselves in their position. But I can't wait to see the Ravens and the Raiders.
Yeah, Robert Nichols, don't call me sweetie. Robert Nichols said, good morning, sweetie. I don't think he was talking to me. I think he was talking to Dawn Jinx. I just had to put that out there. Are you and Roop singing with AJ at the barn party? No, Don. I will be at the cabin.
He'll still be singing, though.
Yeah. I am not going to be at the barn party. I'm going to go and visit with everybody, and I'm going to feast on... What is that? Well, he is from New York. That's Jeremy saying that, not me. I am going to... What is it? Baldy's Pizza. If you ever go to Greensburg, Pennsylvania, you got to go to Baldy's Pizza. It is amazing. There is another little pub. The one pub I love, and when I go out to Rupert's, if I'm hunting or if I'm working the Chico show, Todd took me to this place called Jiggers, and they've got the best wings I've ever had in my life. They are hands down some of the best wings I've ever had. And the Carsons... I can't remember everything we had, but we went there to see AJ play. AJ is a buddy of ours that plays music. We went and saw, and I know I ordered a bunch of appetizers, but everything was amazing. I'm sorry. I grew up in St. Louis, and St. Louis is known for its Italian food, and I grew up on some really good Italian food. The food out there in Western Pennsylvania
is right there or better than the Italian. No offense to people back home, is better than what's on the hill in St. Louis. I'm just telling you, I'm amazed at the amount of every corner has an Italian restaurant or a pizza place, and it's all delicious. If you ever get a chance to go out there, don't do anything but eat Italian because you're gonna be sad if you don't. And it's really kind of funny. Chrissy or Rupert, upstate, not the same. There you go, Robert Nichols. Rupert, when I was out there 2 years ago, he goes, "Yeah, Baldy's is okay, but I like this other place better." Now he likes Baldy's. See, all I had to do was, man, I tell you what, Chris got that pizza. Skip and I spent the night at Chris's archery shop. We just slept there and got on the road early when we were out there a couple of years ago. And Chris that night brought Baldy's pizza and salads, and they were just some of the best food I've ever had. I got to take a break. I'm late. I'll be right back on 106.3 KXNO. Sorry, I'm yapping.
This July, it's all happening in Des Moines. The Delta Waterfowl.
All right, you'll have 2 minutes when we get back. Just make sure to listen for the music.
Hosted by Delta Waterfowl, the Duck Hunters Organization. For decades, Delta Waterfowl has worked to put more ducks in the sky.
The
Delta Waterfowl, yeah, that's not even actually supposed to start until May.
Okay, I didn't, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't start until May.
All right.
It's 12 weeks from July 25th.
All right. May, yep, got it.
And hands-on demos from the pros who live it. Bring the whole family and connect with hunters who share your passion for the flyway. July 24th, 25th, and 26th at the Iowa Event Center. Tickets and event details are available now at DeltaWaterfowl.com.
I'm a giving guy.
Don't just talk about duck season. Get ready for it. The Delta Waterfowl Duck Hunters Expo, presented by Heavy, hosted by Delta Waterfowl, the Duck Hunters Organization. See you in Des Moines this July.
What am I doing?
Going fishing is something we look forward to all week. We all want to be better at it and use the best gear available. Gear that will help us feel the bite better and give superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trika has people talking. Trika rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as 2 times as sensitive as other costly rod brands. Trika casting performance will give you up to 26% longer cast to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trika knows you work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod that will cast longer and let you feel the bite better without putting the bite on your wallet. Trika rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available. They offer a 1-year, no questions asked guarantee. Trika rods can be returned for any reason up to 1 year after purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trika rods at Trika.com. That's TRIKA.com.
There's a new broadhead designed for both the vertical and crossbow hunter, and it's a game changer. Speed Broadheads is the name, and they're available in titanium, aluminum, and steel designs with 101 25 grain options. Speed Broadheads were designed by engineers who do not settle. They design their products to be dependable in the field. When you shoot your arrow or bolt with a Speed Broadhead leading the way, the mass of the blades are off-center, pushing the blades inward in flight. They cannot open at any speed until impact. When the blades push into the patent-pending micro piston, the blades are instantly deployed, creating a fantastic slap-cut entry, deploying with the least amount of pressure of any mechanical out there. This means more accuracy and a devastating impact on your game. So this hunting season, make sure you increase your odds of success with Speed Broadheads. Look for them at a Bass Pro Shop or Shields near you.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices in West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can be tough in the world today. I see it every day. People dealing with relationship issues, parenting struggles, anxiety, depression, or folks just looking for a new direction or plan in their life. If you find yourself struggling and are looking for someone to help you find answers to a better relationship, a marriage, or just helping with everyday stress, please consider calling me at New Life. We offer a family-friendly, straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter. We work with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling us for a confidential appointment at New Life.
515-225-4006 in West Des Moines or 964-5003 in Ankeny. Also find us 24/7 at newlifecounseling.com.
I hope I get a bunch of
We are here to
pictures
help
on
you
these
when you need us.
decoys getting turkeys.
So you made the decision to get an e-bike for your hunting adventures. Now, which
We have 1 minute left, and then once we get back in,
Yeah, that spot shouldn't be playing twice either.
I don't. On the log, it doesn't have it as twice. So either they're labeling it as something different. So I'll have to check.
AWD mid-drive single-speed system on the market. The Bigfoot rear hub design is 3 times stronger than the competition, providing massive hill climbing power that does not require pedaling. With its all-wheel drive build, your Face-Off e-bike will power you through the snow, mud, or hills without an issue. Face-Off e-bikes feature unique integrated attachment points to securely haul all your hunting gear. Plus, if you like to use a trailer, Face-Off e-bike's trailer mount is on the frame, not the rear axle, for better performance. They ship ready to hunt with rear rack, front basket, fenders, headlight, and puncture-resistant Tannis liners all included. For more information about Face-Off e-bikes, please go to faceoffebikes.com. Face-Off e-bikes, designed to perform and made to hunt.
Yeah, my Lord, watch me stay. Darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down into the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Man, this show went quick. Hope everyone's doing well. Good morning, Kevin Dilly. Good to see you too. Good to see you last week. Thank you, Jeremy. Always good. Racks and Tracks Taxidermy, folks. You need taxidermy work, go see them. You get a big old strutter, go see Jeremy and Bree. They'll take good care of you. Scotty Casper is next, and we're out of here. So do me a favor. Be good to one another. Stay passionate about the outdoors. Go shed hunting when you can. I got everything done. Scotty Casper and Takedown Wrestling will take you home. Keep it here on 106.3 FM on KXNO. And if you missed any of the show, you can always go on the Outdoor Call Radio Facebook page and watch the live stream, or the Outdoor Call Radio YouTube page. Everything that we do live and streamed is on the YouTube page. If you ever miss a show, you can go back and listen there. Or the week after, you can go on the Outdoor Call Radio app and listen on Saturday.
And of course, right here, again, always on the iHeartRadio app. We're here as well. You can catch us there anywhere you want to. We're basically global.
Are we global?
I'd say global.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to lose some pounds.
Rick says, another great show, guys. Highlight of my week. Thank you, Rick. Robert, you have a good week as too.
Thanks, everybody. Get out there and do some shed hunting before the snow hits. And let me know how you do. And whoever wins these decoys, please send me pictures. I want to see some success stories. See you next week, everybody. Bye.
Thanks, everybody. I got to go. I'll talk to you on Wednesday.
Outstanding performance, durability.